Good evening. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hi, sis Pammy Pool. Sis, I must say, you are the first. I saw that you were the first on D's live today and now on my live. Thank you so much for your support. Like, you are always ready. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Shelly Shell, my sis in the house. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all, this Texas weather is no joke. Okay. 1 minute we up in the 70s. The next minute we're in the, what is it right now? I think right now it's 60, but it's been raining all day, and then at nighttime the temperature drops a little. So you don't even know whether to, oh hey Ro, thank you for joining, sis. You don't know whether to have on your heater or the air conditioner. Okay. I just don't know what to do anymore. So it's like this little cough, it comes and goes because it's like 1 minute you're sweating when you're asleep, and the next minute you're shivering. So I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. But that's Texas weather for you, okay? I hope everyone has had a fantastic day. Let's do a check in, okay? If you are at a 1 and you're like, you know what, life is fantastic, it's going great, I'm on cloud 9, put a 1 in the chat. If you are number 2, where you're like, I'm okay, not good, not bad, things are going okay, put a 2. And if you are like, I need a little encouragement, keep me lifted, it's been a rough day or a rough week, put a 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Thank y'all for your honesty. Hi, Miss Lisa Love. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Okay. I know that's right, Ro. Thank you. Okay. I know that's right. Well, y'all, I see some 1s, 2s, and 3s. So tonight we're gonna have a range. Okay, we're gonna be excited, celebrate. Then we have an encouraging word. We try to do this every Thursday. Our weekly encouraging word. And so those of you who've had a rough week or just not too good, know that this word hopefully will bring some encouragement to you, that you'll be uplifted. By the time you leave here, know that you're not alone, and we are going to continue to pray for you. I put a 1 for the celebration factor. As you all probably know, I've shared it on my community wall. This week, I was able to release the paperback version of my book, The Common Thread, and I am excited about that. It's been 5 years in the making. And so I'm just excited, and I'm grateful to God for allowing me to be blessed to do that. So that has put a huge, warm place in my heart, and I'm just savoring the moment. Okay. Remember, this year we are savoring the moment. I know I'm thinking about how to promote all of that. Then the Lord just spoke to me and said, remember, savor the moment. Rest in this moment first, and all of the other things will come. So that was one great thing. Now, I've had also some little other issues this week. Um, One issue, I have to get a little procedure done. I found out from my doctor today at the end of the month. And so keep me lifted in prayer for that. But I also found out that 2 people that I know passed away unexpectedly. One guy, I worked with him in a school district. He was a fellow specialist. And thank you, Ro. And I saw him the last time I saw him, it was when I was working at my last campus. We saw each other at Walmart by the campus. And so we talked. He told me he had become a principal. So I was so excited. And when I started my business recently, excuse me, I decided to email him. So I emailed him and he responded. And I recently emailed him again to follow up because I hadn't heard anything from him. And I think I just sent that email about a week or so ago. So a friend of mine yesterday, mutual friend, excuse me, she texted me and she said that he had just passed away a few hours ago. This was yesterday afternoon. I'm like, what? And she said he was in the hospital. He came home to recover. And lo and behold, he passed away, y'all, between Monday and Wednesday. So when I tell you that broke my heart, he was such a nice guy, a beautiful smile. That broke my heart. And then today, because I had to get a follow-up appointment, I called to my doctor's office. Now, I haven't been there, come to find out, since 2022, which is a good thing. Thank you, Ro. Yes, sis, life is so short. Thank you, Shelly Shell. Thank you, Pammy Pooh. Yes, Stephanie. And welcome, Stephanie. I didn't know you were on here. God is a healer. This is my sis, y'all. She's so gifted. She's on the Facebook side right now. She's so gifted and anointed prophetess. Can cook. Okay, y'all. She has the bomb tea. She making Easter baskets. When I tell you, she can do it all. Easter baskets. I mean, and I just got the picture, Steph, so I'll look at it in a little bit. But thank you, sis, so much. And so I had called to set up an appointment, and they were like, well, you have to come in, because I thought they were going to just do my referral. And they were like, well, we haven't seen you since 2022. I was like, okay. And so I said, well, can you schedule it with Dr. Pat? And she said, oh, I'm sorry. She passed away in October. And I was like, what? Okay, like this was today. This was this morning. Okay. And I'm like, wait a minute. This lady just passed away 5 months ago, and I didn't even know. And she was such a caring, she was like the nurse practitioner, but that's who I was comfortable going to. I loved her. She had cancer, but she was always, the times I saw her, look healthy. I know the during 22, the last time I saw her though was via video. She was working from home, I guess because of COVID and things that were still kind of going around. She was trying to be careful about her immune system. And so that kind of caught me off guard. So that was 2 days in a row, y'all. Life is short, as Ro put it, but God is always in control. Hi, Cancer 66. Thank you so much for joining. As Ro put it, y'all, we can't take it for granted. We have to be careful with every moment, y'all. Like, seriously, every moment we have to walk in a spirit of prayer, keep short accounts with God, keep short accounts with people. It's not even worth it. Let them have it. You know, it's to the point, y'all, if you're beefing with me, it's because you're on one side, because I don't even know about it for one. I probably don't even know about it. Okay. Hi, Lady Love. Thank you for joining. Okay, sis. I appreciate the support. And so those are just some things to think about throughout the week. As I've been, just driving today, and it's been a long day today. And so I'm just grateful to be home. And tomorrow we have another live. It's a singles panel discussion. However, it's not just for singles, it's for singles and marrieds. So please join us tomorrow. We're going to have some guest panelists. One of my cousins, she's going to be one of the panelists. One of my childhood friends, we met in elementary school. Y'all, if you hear thundering, okay? it get too bad. Open book hopping off here. Okay. It calmed down. That's why I was like, I can go ahead, but hey, I'm like, well, speak, Lord. um, and then the other one is Big Cheese. Okay. Y'all probably know Big Cheese from the YouTube streets. He's going to represent the fellows tomorrow and come on tomorrow. And we're going to just kind of have a conversation. Oh, it is, Ro? Okay. Yes, all the time. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And so so it's for marrieds and singles. And we're going to talk about some topics that basically the new Risa Tisa, the viral story, love story from TikTok. We're not necessarily going to talk about her story because everybody's been talking about her story. However, there are some topics that came out of that story that we're going to talk about on tomorrow. And so I'm so excited about that. But tonight, our topic for tonight is No Limit Soldier. How many of y'all remember Master P and the No Limit Soldier crew? When I type that in, No Limit Soldier, y'all, that is what pulled up first. That is what pulled up first. And so, but I wanted to talk about it from the aspect of us, okay? Life. Pretty much what we are dealing with in our lives and what God has for us. A lot of times when we are praying and believing God for something, we have a picture of what we want it to look like and when we want it to happen and all of that, right? And so the limit that we have is set by what we believe, maybe what we've been exposed to, what we've seen others have, and so forth. I know, girl, when I tell you those were the records back then, okay? Those were the records back then. And I was like, and so that's usually we have a frame of reference, okay, based off of what we've seen, what we've heard, maybe what we kind of want. But what if I tell you that there are some things that your mind has not been able to even think about, or it has not even entered into your heart as a desire yet, but it is truly something that God has for you or wants to do in your life? He is a no limit God. Okay. Now, if our Father is a no limit God, okay, we are his children. We are no limit children or soldiers in the army of the Lord. If you think about, the no limit soldiers, okay, we're no limit soldiers in the army of the Lord. Okay, because we have a limitless God. Now, if our Father is limitless, that means that we are too. So that means that whatever we can dream about or think that we want, guess what? The God that we serve will give us bigger and greater than that. Okay, think of your best dream. Okay, something that you're like, man, I can't wait for this thing to happen. Like, I've been dreaming of going on this trip to Hawaii, or no, the new place is Dubai. Everybody trying to go to Dubai. Y'all, Dubai, man, those people, they be dressing over there like seriously. Okay, they dress over there. I just want to go and just get in some sand. I want to put it on the floor and dress too. Okay, I want some of the nice, pretty jewelry too. So imagine if we say, okay, I want to go on this trip to Dubai. Okay, and we have a picture in our minds what we want to do when we get there and so forth. guess what? There is probably, okay, a place that God has that is probably way better than that, that has not even entered into our hearts to even want it, or into our minds to think about it, or into the ears to hear about it. But it's a place that He knows about. And it goes not just for places, but for things, okay? Because He is a no limit God, that He has all of these great things in store for us. And He knows when we're ready for those things. Because if you think about children, okay, I have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old. Now, right now, if you ask my children, what is something you want? Y'all, my son, now, since my daughter just had a birthday, this is a little caveat to that. My daughter just had a birthday, February 27th. He thinks that because she has had a birthday, that it is now time for his birthday. Okay. And he can start asking for stuff. Now, my son's birthday is not until September 18th. Now, I want y'all to catch a couple of things with this. My son has it already in his spirit that something is coming. Hey, Lo, I miss you, sis. Okay, I understand. Be safe out there, sis. He already knows that something is about to happen. It's coming. Okay? It's coming. So my son, in his spirit, because he feels that there's a celebration or something is about to happen for him, he is already getting in his mouth and his spirit, his heart ready, and asking me every day for this Fisher Price something. Y'all, he pulls it up on his tablet every day. Okay. Mommy, are you going to get this book for my birthday? And point to XYZ. I don't even know. I just automatically say, yes, son. Yeah. Because I guess he think I'm a no-limit mama. Okay. And so I'm on the way home. My husband put both of them on the phone. And one of them is asking me for shrimp. Okay, now I don't know where I'm supposed to get shrimp from, just out of the blue like that. I don't know. I really was like, I'm on my way home. I'm not stopping by a restaurant, so I don't even know why she's asking me for shrimp. While the other one is asking me, Mommy, did you get my Fisher Price? Blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what toy it is. Okay. He has, and both of them really know what they want. But my son is already preparing for what's to come. Now, if their ages right now, that's the level of their asking. Okay. My daughter, she eats differently. It's not that she's high class, high sedity. It's just certain things she will eat, certain things she won't. My son is asking for toys, right? Now, at their ages, that's the level of their asking. At this particular age and level, they're not going to ask me, Mommy, can you go and give me a BMW car? Because they have not reached a level of maturity, or even that has not entered into their heart that is a possibility. Okay? Because they're not there yet. Now, as we continue to grow and we mature and we get closer to God, and God does one thing at one level, y'all, our thoughts and desires continue to move on up to higher levels until we start asking on a different level. The things that we desire are then on a different level. We no longer, okay, now this is how great God is, okay? In the human mind, or in society, or what you want to, wherever you want to call it, we have to have a certain credit or a certain amount of money or a certain background, come from a certain type of neighborhood. But you know what? The great thing with our God is none of that even matters when it comes to him. Okay? Because he is a no limit God. I don't care how much money you have or not. I don't care where you come from or not. I don't care who your parents were or not. I don't care about your age or not. If God says that you can have it, you can have it. Whatever it is. And God is going to go beyond that thing. Okay? Whatever you're thinking that it should be or that you want, he's going to bless you above that. It's going to be bigger than that. But we have to take the limits off of him and realize that he is a no limit God. So he can bless you in the midst of a drought or a famine when you don't have enough, and he shows up and just starts doing things. That's how great God is. A no limit God. Or if you know that you don't qualify for a certain position and they call you and tell you that they would like to offer you the position, and you're like, well, I didn't even apply for that, or I don't have the credentials for that. They're like, oh, no, don't worry about that. You're who we want. That's the God that we serve. He is a no limit God that will go ahead of you. So, like my son, how he knows that something is coming, his birthday is coming, although, it's what, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months away. He is preparing. Okay, he's preparing for the blessing. He's asking. So if you know that it's something that you want, go ahead and put your petition before God, and then get excited knowing that God can do that plus some. Okay? Because anything we ask for is on the lower level. Because remember, it has not even entered into our hearts to even want to desire the greatness that he has for us. Okay? We can't even fathom the great things that he has for us. We think on smaller level, and on our small level, we're thinking it's big. Remember last week when we were talking about Peter walking on the water, and then all of a sudden the storm came and Peter started sinking. And when Jesus lifted him up, he said, oh ye of little faith. Okay, we would have thought, well, okay, God, that you call that little faith? I thought that was big faith, because I was the only one that got out of the boat and had the courage to walk on the water. And God is saying, okay, I'm glad that you're getting to the point of believing me. You're believing me for that 3-bedroom house with the 2 bath, okay, and the 2-car garage. But guess what, daughter? You don't know what's about to come. I'm about to bless you with that 5-bedroom mansion up on the hill with the 3-car garage. Because guess what? You don't know. Someone's about to bless you with 2 cars that are already paid for, okay? And your bank account is about to be increased more than you could ever imagine. Now, that's what God knows. We, at the time, only know that I'm believing for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And yes, he can give that to us. But because he's such a great God and loving God, he loves to do more for his children, especially when we honor him and we reverence him and we have faith in him and we believe him and we try to forgive and we try to, do whatever it takes to please him. Now, we don't have to do all of that to have God's love, because he's going to love us regardless. But you get extra. I do believe in my own relationships that I've walked with God, when we do right by others and by God, he honors that. He does. He really honors that. So the message from today is to take the limits off of God. And by taking the limits off of him, you also take the limits off of you. Okay? Because sometimes we are hindering our own selves from getting to the next level. The Bible tells us that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. He didn't say just some things, but he did say all things. And it comes through Christ giving us the strength and the ability to do whatever he has called us to do and to be. But we have to take the limits off of ourselves, off of our minds. Okay? However you see yourself is how you will pretty much act. Okay? If the people, when they were about to go into the promised land, saw themselves as grasshoppers, okay, and they saw the other people so big, as giants, guess what? In their mentality, they had already discounted their ability, that they could not conquer what was over there in the promised land. But when you see that I am a no-limit soldier because I serve a no-limit God and he is my Father, that anything he wants me to have, I will have. Anything he wants me to be, I will be. Then you will start seeing your actions lining up with that. Because now you are seeing yourself in a different light. But if you continue to say, man, I can't do that, or that's not me. No, I don't have no money for that. No. Do you know where I come from, man? I come from the hood. Man, don't nobody from the hood become famous. That's all a fairy tale, man. No, not necessarily. If you are serving a limitless God and that you are a no limit soldier in the army of the Lord, you just have to believe and trust and know that it's not by power nor by might, but it is by his spirit, said the Lord. So whatever we do, hi Brittany, thank you for joining. Whatever we do is not in our own strength anyways. Because if we were doing it in our own strength and ability, it won't last. But when God gives us the strength and the ability, then it lasts. When God opens the door, okay, it's totally different than when we go in trying to manipulate, control, do different things to try to push a door open. But when he opens the door, it is totally different. And you know, a lot of times when you can tell God is leading you, Miss Lisa said, open book, I enjoy your life. Thank you. I have to go and support my son. This is truly a blessing. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa. Are you talking about Big Cheese? Because I'm about to get off. I'll probably head over there too. Because yeah, we're about to wrap it up. It's 8:00. 8:00. And so continue to trust God for what you want and to take the limit off of him. Hi, Angel. Thank you for joining. Angel, you're such a sweet spirit. I don't even know you in person, but just the way you come on everyone's live and you're so sweet, we can just feel that. And thank you for your support. But thank you all. I pray that this was a blessing to you tonight. I pray that God continues to open doors for you, favors you, gives you the strength and ability to do great things. Continue to take the limit off of yourself, off of your mind, and allow Him to do. You're welcome to do a great work. And I want to hear the testimonies. Remember when we did the prayer cards? I hope y'all still have those cards. Okay. Hi, Miss Judy. Thank you for joining. I hope y'all still have your cards. Okay. Keep your cards. Don't lose your cards. Now, y'all, let me just testify. When we were doing those cards, okay, on my card was about my book. Y'all remember those cards? Let me just testify right here. On my card, I had different steps to take. Oh my God. It just came to me, y'all. I had, because remember we said on the card, we wrote what we were believing God for, okay? And then we wrote what were 3 things that you needed to do in order to get that completed. And I believe I wrote, I was looking for my card. It was up here on my desk. I believe I wrote, I needed to check my budget. I need to get it formatted. And what else did I need to do? It was one more thing. Y'all, look at God. That prayer was answered because the book was just published yesterday, paperback on Amazon. From the time we started this, I'm telling you, y'all, God is not playing. He is not playing. It just hit me as we were talking. When we did those cards, God answered that prayer. And I don't know if anyone on here was on that live. I think it was back in, was it January or February? When we did those cards and we wrote the desire we had. And I said, put 3 things that you know you need to do in order to, kind of work to that goal. It was a goal. That's what it was. It was a prayer, and we just called it a goal. And we said, okay, to reach that goal, what were 3 things that you needed to do? And I said, keep up with your card because God is going to start answering these prayers. And y'all, I'm telling you, hey, Big Boots, thank you for joining, sis. I'm telling you, look at what just happened. Y'all better check those cards. If you're on here or watching the replay, go back to that card if you still have it. Shelly, were you on here that night when we were talking about those cards? I need a witness because y'all, man, I'm trying to think back to what night that was on. Golly, I'm going to look for the video. Because it would have been on one of the lives for the encouraging word live. It would have been on one of those. And I said, write down on your card a goal or something you're believing God for. But not only that, what are some, because we were talking about faith without works is dead. Okay, Shelly, do you remember which live it was? Because I remember saying faith without works is dead. Okay, so we can believe all day and we can put the prayer cards up, but what are some things you need to do in order to accomplish that? And that's when we wrote down the 3 things. So if you were on here, if you're watching the replay, go back and check your card, okay? See if it's any of those steps you have still not taken. Because God is moving, y'all. I'm telling you, I feel it. He is moving. So check your cards. If you were not on here that night, it's not too late. Get you a sheet of paper tonight. Grab an index card. And what I want you to do is write one thing. We're going to start, because we said we weren't going to do a whole lot of different things at one time. But write at least one thing or goal that you have, or that you would like God to answer, prayer you want answered, okay? So you're going to write that on the card. Write today's date, March the 7th, okay? Now, underneath that, you're going to write 3 things that you are able to do in your, hi, I'm chosen. Thank you for joining, sis. Within your ability that you need to do to accomplish that. Okay. One example that I had given was if you're trying to, hi, Rod, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Thank you for joining, Bronx Girl. How are y'all tonight? Now, when you do this, think of 3 things within your ability that you're able to do. Okay, so the example we used was if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, if your goal is, and you want to be realistic, y'all. Okay, now when you're realistic, that does not mean, remember, we said God can go above that, He can do bigger. So I'm just using this as an example. If you say, I want to lose 40 pounds this year, okay, I'm praying for God to help me lose 40 pounds this year. You're going to write that on your sheet of paper, okay? You're going to write that, the date, on the sheet of paper. Okay. Okay. I'm going to rewind a little so I can hear what I need to write. Okay. I'm chosen. So I was just sharing with those of you who are just coming in. I'll repeat this part. I was sharing with them earlier this year, I think in January or February, we had a live, like on a Thursday night, and we were talking about faith. Faith without works is dead, right? And so what we did was we wrote, hey, Big Cheese, thank you for joining. What we wrote was one thing that we were believing God for this year. Okay. It could be a goal, it could be a prayer that you have, and all of that. So you were writing that one thing on a note card or a sheet of paper. Then you're going to put the date. Okay, today's date. Now, underneath that, you're going to put something within your power that you can do. Thank you for joining, bro. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I sent you a message to IG too. You're going to write at least 3 things that you can do. Yes, Brittany, anything. Because tonight we were saying we are no limit soldiers because we serve a no limit God. So anything, okay? Anything. Okay, bro. And so underneath that, what are 3 things that you can do within your power towards that goal of prayer? So, for example, if you are believing God to lose 40 pounds, within your power, these are some things you could do. You could go sign up at your nearest gym. That's number 1. Now, everybody does not have to go to the gym. Yes, no limit soldiers in the army of the Lord. Hi, Scorpio Goddess. How are you tonight? Okay. And so Big Cheese the made you made me get on. Oh, okay. I just thought about it. Okay. So one thing that's within your power that you could possibly do is see, y'all getting me off. Okay, you know what, Rachu, you are right. I guess because I had another one since then. I don't remember you on that one, but yes, I do remember because y'all were competitive. Y'all had us working. Hi, DJ. How are you? Thank you for joining, sis. How you been? And so one thing that you could put as one of your goals is to sign up at your local gym. Okay. If you don't want to do the gym, maybe you do 30 minutes of workout cardio at home. If you have an at-home little space, some people have YouTube, they have the exercise bike or so forth. That could be one thing. Okay. Some people may say, okay, guess what? I want to go ahead and get my meals prepped. Okay. So I need to find a local meal prep person, or do I need to meal prep my own meals? Okay. Or do I want to walk at work? Those are some things that you could do within your power. Okay. Because faith without works is dead. We can say all day, Lord, I am praying to lose 40 pounds this year. Now, if I continue to say that and I don't do anything towards that, and I'm just eating whatever, I'm not moving around, not really walking or exercising, then that's dead. Faith without works is dead. Okay. Yes, it was so much fun. We're gonna do another one. We really are. We might do it Sunday. It was a lot of fun. And y'all know I'm on spring break next week, so we can definitely have some fun, y'all. Oh, thank you so much, DJ. Thank you. Don't forget to order your copy, sis. And congratulations on y'all's book as well. Did y'all's book come out already? Was it March the 8th? One of those dates. Seemed like it's close by. Y'all, this is one of our guest authors. I don't know if y'all remember her from when we did the live. That was the panel. That was the most people I've had on, most authors at one time. She was one of the guest authors. I'm so honored to have you on tonight, sis. Okay, so I'm chosen. Let's see what I'm chosen is saying. Okay, it is tomorrow. Okay, I got to get y'all's book too, DJ. Y'all, I'm going to repost their book information because their book launch is tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for telling me and reminding me. Okay. So I'm chosen said, I want a good man. I want a good man, but I ain't leaving this house. Oh my gosh. I want to lose 25 pounds, but I'm allergic to exercise. Prove yourself, God. What do I do with this? I'm chosen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm chosen. Even if you don't leave the house, you got to make yourself available, sis. I'm going to tell you, I met my husband. Well, I'm going to say he met me on Facebook. Okay. He met me on Facebook. Was all up in the DM. So it can happen, sis. Okay. Now that losing 25 pounds, we can't be allergic to exercise. I'm talking about myself too. Okay. Look, if you have to sit and just move your legs up and down every day, 25 times, let's start there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, open book, got you. Will it be alive to talk about the answers? Hey, we could do it on one of these Thursday nights. Oh, hey Tiff, thank you for joining, sis. Yes, sis, you're late. Okay. You're late. But look, I show up late too. Okay, so I get it. Hey D, look, Dina took a nap. It must be nice, y'all. You know, D has her long life. She has time for nap time, then be up rolling with us. Miss Judy, what we gonna do? I'm telling you, God can work it. Okay, I didn't have to leave the house. I didn't. He found me, and then y'all, he tried to play me. He told me originally that we had a mutual friend. Now, the mutual friend, I actually had just became her friend on Facebook because I went to a singles event. And you know what? That's another place. If you're single and, you know, ready to mingle, go to some local singles events and churches and things like that, depending on what you're looking for. And so me and her became friends. Well, my husband, I didn't know he was also friends with her. So he told me in the DM that he saw that I was a Christian and he was a Christian, and you know, I was putting good messages on her page, and he just wanted to see if we could be friends. Okay. Well, later on, after, you know, we done got married, come to find out that was wasn't the reason. He said he was feeling me. I'm like, well, why you just didn't tell me that? But see how people was, he saw I was posting encouraging, messages, spiritual, and he tried to play me. I was like, you were wrong for that, okay? Okay, Scorpio, be careful with that. But I get it, since I need to find out what kind. Oh my goodness. DJ said I got blind. Y'all got me tickled. She said I got blind faith at times. If I don't see how many calories, they not real. Oh my goodness. See, Miss Judy said I'm chosen. Mine found me in my inbox. I didn't need to leave the house till date night. Come on. It can happen. Okay. It can happen. Oh my gosh. Oh, my stomach is hurting. Y'all got me laughing. Okay, I'm getting behind in the chat. Let's see. What you cook, D? Miss Judy said I ignored mine for months, so he jumped on my post having combos daily. Oh my goodness. He was ready. I know that's right. How long have y'all been married? DJ said, Lord, I don't know if they want to go to church. Right. That ain't always a safe bet. I be hearing some horror stories. Yes. Hi, Miss Amelia. Thank you for joining. Oh, y'all got my stomach hurting. Hi, Sharon. I've been missing you. Okay, we'll continue to keep y'all, let's continue to keep Sharon's family lifted in prayer. Yes, y'all, we're praying for anyone who's dealing with any sicknesses, any loved ones with sicknesses. Earlier, we did a check-in as people were coming in. If you're one, life is going great, no problems right now. If you're a two, you're like, oh, things are okay. They're not just great, but they're not just horrible. And then 3 is, just keep me lifted. So if you came in, you want to drop your number, drop your number. It's just a check-in because, sometimes I was just sharing with them at the beginning of the live, I found out about 2 deaths, unexpected deaths of some people. That one was a nurse practitioner that passed away that I was going to 5 months ago. She passed away and I didn't know about it. Made an appointment today and found out. And then another one was a former coworker. He had came home from the hospital Monday and he passed away unexpectedly yesterday. And so it's just a lot going on in people's lives and so forth. So we just want to, keep each other lifted up. Miss Judy said, I'm chosen. You have to speak to them to see who you vibe with before you vibe. Yes, because I'm telling you, my husband, I was talking on D's Live about this. I didn't just automatically say, oh, okay, no, I was checking him out. I was all up in his profile, his page, going through it, who are his friends. And then come to find out, he knew my pastors. They knew him from this was before I even moved here. So they kind of knew each other. So that was a good thing because I was like, I would have been scared. Like, who is this dude? Okay, see, 2 years and together for 6. Wow. That's a blessing. Hi, Robin. Thank you for joining. Thank y'all for the prayers. Yes. Make sure I didn't skip. Okay, so I see these numbers. Yes. Yes, okay. Thank y'all for being honest. Miss Judy said my mother-in-law's funeral is this Saturday. Okay. So we're definitely lifting you and your family up. I know that's a tough time. Brittany said, yes, this is perfect. I'm ready to mingle. All right, Brittany. Brittany says she's ready to mingle with a man. Get out there, be friends, and go from there. Prayers to anyone. Yes, come on, Brittany. Okay. Wow. Now, DJ, you didn't meet your spouse online, did you? Oh my goodness. Y'all, we're lifting up everyone. Let's see. Big Cheese said, man, I've been married since I was 23 and we're still going strong. I know that's right. Wow, that's a blessing. Tip said, pray for me. My husband refuses to buy me Pepsi. Oh my gosh. Tip. Oh my goodness. And you know, Pepsi is my favorite too. I'm a Pepsi and then Dr. Pepper person. Oh my gosh. Only Sprite. Okay, I'm definitely praying for that. Because it's totally different. It's two different things. She said she was sneaking. Yeah, not the Pepsi. Oh my goodness. Hi, DTV. I didn't see you. DTTV. I always say DTV. Yeah, that Coke is not good for you. I'm chosen. That Coke's strong, y'all. It doesn't even taste the same like it used to me. Yeah, I love Pepsi. Y'all, oh my gosh. Oh, the bottle tastes good. Yes. Like the little skinny bottle. That's to me is the real Coke taste. I don't know. That plastic bottle stuff is not good. Yeah, I can agree to, and I need to get off of it too. She said I'm divorcing after. Oh my goodness. It can't be over because of soda. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it does taste different. It's not the same. Even I got for my life. I truly appreciate you. Break room, sweet mind really makes a difference and uplift. Still, I'm continuing to stand. Yes. Fago, I haven't seen that in a long time. Oh my goodness. Miss Sexy, how are you? I love you, Miss Sexy. You be everywhere, sis. Pammy Pooh. Is Pammy Pooh still in here? Excuse me. Well, y'all, those of you just coming in, and those of you who we were talking earlier, if you have not made your card, or you can have a sheet of paper, you're going to write your one thing that you are believing God for this year, or a goal that you want to meet. Okay? Write the date, put today's date on it. And then you're going to write at least 3 things that you can do. Okay? Because faith without works is dead. Okay? Towards that goal. DJ said dark soda has a color agent made of chemical that eats rust. Ooh. But choose your battle. My husband thinks he's a student of Dr. Sebi. Is it Dr. Sebi? I know who you're talking about. I say it a different way. Yeah, we got to be careful, y'all. See, now y'all got me feeling convicted. Now I need to get off this dark soda. See how God mean. See how God do mean. Okay, Tiff came on talking about her Pepsi. She can't have Pepsi. Now everybody's talking about the dark soda. Oh my goodness. Lord help us. Jesus, we can do all things. Oh my goodness. Hey, dreamy girl. Hey, sis. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dr. CP. Oh yeah, I feel famous. Do y'all remember Skyla from what was she on? Was it Real Housewives of Potomac or Married to Medicine? Y'all, she liked my comment on on IG. You know, like the famous people, they actually like your comments and things. It make you feel famous. Y'all, do y'all realize this? Debrat, I put a comment on her picture 2 years ago. Do y'all realize a couple of months ago she finally liked that comment? I said, I put that 2 years ago. I felt like a celebrity. I was like, okay, these famous people are liking my comments. I felt famous. I'm telling you. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yes, is anytime they like it, I'm telling you, I start feeling famous. And let me tell you, one time I was on with Dr. Heavenly and Miss Quad from Married to Medicine. Y'all, they had open, but I took a picture of it. They put my comment on screen, okay, and read my comment on her live, and she had like thousands of people on there. I said, I feel famous. I said, she picked my comment. Oh my goodness. It could have been, baby, because it was a super chat, but it still was up there. It said open book. Oh Lord, I need this laugh tonight. I needed this laugh. Hi Josephine. Thank you so much for joining. So we'll revisit these cards. So those of you coming on who were on that live, check your cards. Yes, sis. I'm telling you, I was like, I even had to do a screenshot. I said, y'all look, they didn't read open book comment. I was like, I feel famous. Oh my goodness. But check your cards. If you were on that live, go back and check because God has answered my card. Okay. From when we first did this, I'm telling y'all, mine was to publish my book. That was what was on my card. And I had put on there, I needed to find someone to format it. I found someone, a publishing company. I check my budget on how much, I needed. And then I put a third one on there. I can't remember what the third one was, but God has answered that prayer, y'all. And that was only, I think, in February when we did that. The beginning of February is when we did those cards because it was on a Thursday night. Yes. So I was like, wow. So if you did it that night, check your card. If you did not do it that night, or if this is your first time hearing about it, go ahead and get you a card or a blank sheet of paper, put it somewhere where you can't lose it. Like I just lost mine because I wouldn't know the date. And so, yes, check your cards and keep up with it because when it happens, you can know that on this day, we talked about it and God answered your prayer. And then you can share that with others that God is real. That if God did it for you, he can do it for them. That he is a no limit God. And when we're his children, we are no limit soldiers in the army of the Lord. Like Master P, no limit soldiers. Okay? You know what I'm saying? It's no limit to what we can do or be. Okay? No limits. Yeah. Big Cheese. Big Cheese is funny. Yeah, I miss Big Cheese. He has the jokes, like seriously. Oh my goodness. Y'all funny with that stamp. I'm telling y'all, make sure, Dreamy Girl, were you on that night? I was trying, Shelly said she was on that night. I'm trying to remember who I was on there, but yeah, it was a Thursday night that we did that. Well, y'all, this has been real. I pray for everyone who has lost a loved one or someone, close to you. Pray that God will give you strength and comfort. I pray for those that are feeling down, depressed, hopeless, that God will continue to give you joy. The joy of the Lord is your strength, that he will continue to love on you and dry every tear. I pray over your prayers, your goals, that God will blow your minds, that he will do some impossible things, that your faith will be increased as he answers your prayers and as he shows himself mighty, that he will get the glory and that you will testify of his goodness and of his greatness. And I thank you all so much for being a support. Thank you all for joining tonight. What was I eating? When? On here? I wasn't eating on here. Now, I was eating earlier on these live. I was trying to. Yes. And Lord, I pray that Tiff does not divorce her husband over these Pepsi. I love you too, Tiff. Wow, Josephine, I'm praying for you that God will give you peace and comfort throughout the night, that he loves on you, that you feel his presence, that you have a sweet night's rest. Okay, Dreamy Girl, so you were on here. Okay. Yes, sis. So if you did a card, make sure you go back and check it and don't forget to do your part. Right. I know, I'm joking. Oh, no, that was this sound. That's some bags that I have. I have like these little bags that those that order like signed copies of my book, shout out to the book. They're gonna get a special wrapping and cover thing. So yeah, that's what you heard, sis. Oh my gosh. I love you all so much. Y'all just don't realize when I got on here, I was feeling sleepy. It's been a long day, tired, a little down, but happy at the same time. And when I tell you now, it's like something about after we're on here, because like I tell y'all, I'm on here to encourage y'all, to give a word of encouragement, but it's also for me. It's not just for y'all, it's for me too. And I just go as however God pleases, that he helps us in. Like right now, I feel so energized. I feel excited. I feel like my faith is increased. I'm happy for y'all. I'm getting excited for y'all because I know God is going to do some great things in your lives. Just continue to believe and share it when it happens. Y'all are hilarious, man. I'm telling you, got my stomach hurt. Yes, thank you, Brittany. No, I don't need an espresso, but I might eat some ice cream. Yes, he is so good. Yes, hallelujah. Yes, don't get me started, y'all. Because, baby, when I tell you, it's just, I've been in a state of awe. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know if you've ever had that feeling where God just shock you and you're like, man, I just can't believe it. Like, all you do is just keep shaking your head and smiling. Like, that's what I've been feeling. And, everywhere I go, hey, Big Cheese, I'm telling you, it's almost the summer. And the summer gonna get whatever body we got. Okay. Look, we going on spring break next week. I said spring break, gonna get whatever body we got. Oh my goodness. I am so, oh my gosh, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited. This has been good. This has really been good. Big Cheese, I'm telling you. I can't even put it into words, y'all. And we had like a book fair today at work. So one of the girls, she came out, the PE teacher, and right. And so she said, "Oh, I just got this book." I said, "You know what book you need to get?" Yeah, I pulled up my book on Amazon. So she was like, "Oh, this is like a good book." She was reading it. She said, "Wait a minute, is this your book?" I said, "Yes, girl." So y'all, I'm a walking advertisement. Okay, I even got the sample. I was like, "Girl, this was what you will get." Da 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 da. She said, "Let me go on here and order this book." Thank you, man. I'm telling you. Hey, if you don't believe in yourself, come on now. You gotta talk up, you gotta pump your own self up. Okay, sometimes. You have to, it's not from a place of pride, but you better advertise your work. You better advertise that business. You better advertise that book because you can't wait on others. Okay. Some people will tell you, oh, yeah, I'm gonna do, but when the time comes, let me tell you, y'all, this just real talk. There will be people in your life that you don't even know that will come and show you more support than people that you've known for years. Okay? Do not ever discount someone because you don't know if that's going to be the very one that will help you get to the next level, that will be a support, that will sow into you. There will be sometimes people will get you to or try to get you to turn on people that could be the very person that was sent to be a blessing to you. Always go with God's leading. And when I tell you in this season of my life, how he has shown me that strangers will do more. And not to say that I don't have some friends, because I do have some friends that I've known, okay, that are showing support, will do more than sometimes the closest people to you when the time comes for your blessing. Just pay attention. My husband had even told me, he said, and really God, I mean, it comes with the territory. When God starts blessing you, you prepare your spirit and your heart for people to turn on you or to hate on you or to just not support you. And guess what? You cannot focus on that. You have to go with the goers. You have to thank God for who is supporting and stay focused on that. And don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and go out. It may not be the ones right around you, but you have to go out and promote your business, your book, those things that you're working on, your music. You have to go into different places as God leads. Go out to different places. Like I'm telling you, no one can talk about you and what you've been through more than you. Okay? You know you. You knew what it takes to get that thing completed. So just as much as you went through that process, after it happens, you have a whole other process. Because now you have to get the word out. You have to, market it and things of that sort. And yes, they do have publishing companies and things like that I'm going to be a part of and groups and things of that sort. But right now, I'm savoring the moment because it's finished. I have to stand in that and enjoy that moment. And then comes the work, and going out and so forth. So prepare yourself to know that it's not a pride thing or anything like that. Just know that it comes with the territory. That part is going to always, with any blessing, some people are going to not be happy for you. And you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. And I had to learn that a long time ago because my little feelings would get hurt. Because I'm like, well, I was happy for them. I was trying to share their stuff. And they not even. I had more people, y'all. Let me tell you like this. This is the open book. I'm being transparent. When I announced that I had lost my son, right around 18 weeks before he was born. Okay, this was while he was still living, out after he was born. I had so many people that were sending me condolences and text messages and posts on my comments on my posts. But do you know when God restored and blessed us with a son, and when I made the announcement, I had friends that no longer want to be friends with me. I got less congratulations because sometimes people will rejoice and celebrate and want to say something when it's bad stuff. Okay. But when the blessings come, it gets quiet. Pay attention to that. But at the same time, don't focus on that. And don't let your heart be troubled in that. Just know that it is a part of the territory. And continue to walk in God's blessings. I used to hide when God would bless me with something. I didn't want to tell people. I had gotten blessed with the car one time, and my pastor was like, "Was it okay if I shared?" And I was like, now you don't have to," because I did not want what I knew could possibly happen. I didn't want that. But then it came a time when I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't care what nobody thinks. Because guess what? I cannot apologize for what God wanted to do. Or if God decides to bless me, I shouldn't have to walk around and apologize for that or hide his blessings. When I hide his blessings, I'm hiding his glory because it's not about me. This book is not about me. I lived it. But what it is it is about what God has done in my life, in my family's life, how he's restored. And if he did it for me, he can do it for you. And that is what I want others to get out of this, that God is real. And so I'm just saying, someone needed to hear that. Okay? Walk in what God has called you to do. Hi, Brandy. Thank you for joining, sis. How are you? You know what, Royce? You are. This is another funny one, y'all. This is my boy, Royce. I'm telling you, y'all, it comes with the territory. Free yourself tonight. Okay? I'm telling you. Free yourself tonight. Know that you no longer have to hide your blessings. I'm telling you, free yourself tonight. You don't have to apologize for being blessed. You don't have to feel bad about being blessed. We have no control over when and how God chooses to bless us. That's between that person and their own feelings. And go with the goers. Okay? Don't focus on the ones that's not, because I know it's naturally how we will tend to, oh, well, this one, this my family, they're not supporting me, or my friend, girl, we've been knowing each other 15 years, why you not sharing my stuff? Guess what? You could be there all day, but focus on who is a support and thank them and support them. Sow seeds into other people. If you're trying to get somewhere, sow a seed. I sowed a seed into someone that was on here. They had shared with us that they had just gotten blessed with the house. Let me sow a seed into that, because guess what? We also want another home. Okay, so I'm just going to sow into you. I'm not going to hate on you. I'm sowing into you because I'm trying to get there too. So let me sow a seed into your blessing. Why can't we do that for one another? Why is it that we have to tear each other down? We have to not say anything. We like, oh, I don't want them to get too far, so I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna share nothing. I'm just gonna, Why do we have to do that? But when we rejoice over others' blessings, guess what? Our blessings come to us faster, actually, because we have passed the test. Sometimes God will bless someone close to you to put you in a test to see if you are able to handle someone being blessed with what you want before you. I'm telling you. And you want to pass that test. You don't want to have jealousy and envy in your heart. That can block your blessing. But when you rejoice over someone else's blessing, it shows God that you're ready. But when you turn your nose up, you roll your eyes when someone's getting blessed, check yourself, check your spirit, because that hinders us from moving forward. And there are so many people. I remember TC, she's been a support. TC has said it even on her lives that we need to uplift each other. Okay, even as women, uplifting one another. It takes nothing away from us when we say, girl, you looking good. Girl, you rocking that. I'm so proud of you. How is that taken away from us? It actually shows you're confident in who you are. Because just because I'm complimenting you does not mean I'm taking anything from me. It shows I'm confident in who I am. I'm telling you, Big Cheese, I had to learn. Yes, Angel, hard time always reveal true friends. Brandy said, let me go back to Brandy's. I hate the crabs in a bucket mentality. I celebrate everyone's wins. I want to see everyone win. Yes, sis, I totally agree. I mean, why not? And y'all, sometimes this be the kicker too. Sometimes we hating on people over stuff that they got or doing that we don't even want. We don't even want to do that. Why would I hate on somebody if they just got promoted at their new, let's say they're working they've just gotten blessed with their own construction business and they're now making six figures and all this. Guess what? Why would I hate on you? I don't even know how to do construction. Like it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. That's not even in my lane. So, like, why would I hate on you for that? Think about it. You know, if you see that such and such is getting married, and you've been saying all along, man, I want to stay single, marriage not for me. Well, why you hating on? You don't even want that. So, it's kind of confusing. Let's just celebrate everyone's win. Okay, everyone can win. Everyone can do and operate in their own giftings and their talents. We can all win. We can all encourage each other. Oh, I like that, Brandy. I never heard that. I like that. Unconscious jealousy. I never heard it like that. Oh, Big Boot said, I am free. Praise the Lord. I'm free. I'm no longer bound. No more chains holding me. I know that's right, sis. Amen. Like, be free tonight. Okay? Because I'm not doing that anymore. I used to do that, but I'm not. I can walk around and be excited about what God did, and I'm going to talk about it. It's not what I did, it's what he did. So if people have a problem with God blessing you, they got to take that up with God. And you just walk in that. Be excited. You deserve it. That's how I feel about it. You deserve it. But y'all, this has been wonderful. I thank God for you all. I hope you all were blessed, encouraged, that something touched your heart tonight. We will be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. And Big Cheese is on here. He's going to be one of our panelists. I'm trying to get Royce. Y'all saw him come up in here being funny. Royce Williams to be our male guest panelist on Saturday. Because Saturday we have two more guests so far. Someone had to cancel. So if you are single and would like to be on the panel, let me know. And I can put you on for tomorrow or Saturday. Okay. All minds clear. Like we're in church. Excuse me. Okay. Big Cheese said, please come up, Royal. Royal Royce, because I'm nervous. Y'all, I keep telling Big Cheese, y'all see how we roll over here. I don't know why he nervous. Okay. We are a family. We like to laugh, and it's just informal. We're going to have fun. I think it's going to be a treat. We are going to really, really have fun. Shelly, tell him. We have fun over here. We laugh. It's not serious. And Big Cheese is funny. Y'all, when I first met Big Cheese, this was in, I think, Joffy's Live, when we first started all interacting. Big Cheese would come with the jokes every night. He would just throughout the chat keep you laughing, and he's never changed. Never changed. All right. So I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Thank you, Shelly. You're going to be fine. Have a fantastic evening. I have thoroughly enjoyed you all. Have a blessed night. I hope you get a great night's rest. And I will see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Have a good night, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.